Welcome to the Lecha Parsha podcast, where we delve into the Torah's timeless wisdom and uncover uplifting and empowering lessons tailored to the challenges of our generation.
A good dinner Shabbos Parsha Shoftim Tavshin Pehei. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful week. This week's shiur is sponsored by Aaron and Chani Kushner of Wesley Hills, New York, in honor of the marriage of Eitan Miller and Shana Kushner. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Thank you to our corporate sponsors, the Hassan Zaltz Law Firm, T7 Capital, Bluestone Brokerage, and Welcome With Associates. For future dedications to sponsor the Lecha weekly Parsha publication and podcast, please reach out to 845-367-2959. Additionally, a very exciting opportunity for $1 a week. Simply look in our show notes, click the link, and you can sponsor a day of Musar for just $1 a week. Click the link below, especially now when Elul have the schus of sponsoring a shiur that reaches Yidden worldwide, uplifting, meaningful, impactful Musar. Grab the opportunity now. Sponsor the day. The schus is yours. So this week we had something called Ben Izmanim. Some of us had Ben Izmanim, some had summer break, whatever it was, but maybe we were in hotels, different places, and I had a very interesting experience this past week. So I was in a Marriott, not far away. Vacation? Vacation. I took on vacation. And there's like a mass pilgrimage to the local hotels, to Lancaster, to all the surrounding places. So I was in Deal. And I knew there's going to be a lot of Eden over there because I was there a few weeks ago, and there's also even not during vacation season. So when I booked my reservation through third party, through Chase, so when I called up the Marriott, they said, we can't tell you which rooms you had because we needed two separate rooms, two rooms connecting rooms for the kids. So I called the Marriott right after I booked, and they said, sorry, did it through a third party. We can't tell you which rooms you are, we can't tell which floor, call back later. I called back later, and of course they said, we can't tell you anything, call back tomorrow. Call back tomorrow, they said, sorry, call back at 12 p.m. I called back at 12, they said, call back at 2, 4 times. Every time, my wife, me. I called my brother, who's like the travel guy, couldn't do anything. Finally, I called back it was 12 p.m. the day of, and they said, listen, we can't do anything for you, but if you come in, immediately you come in right now, it's first come, first serve. So I was in Köln and trying to figure everything out, and I decided, Ben Estar, I'm gonna zip over there, even though my family is elsewhere. I want to go secure, big word, that's our word, secure. I want to go secure the rooms. So I booked down the Garden State, up the Garden State, got to the Marriott, and as I see entire Taf and Nashim piling in with the kids and the bubbies and the everything and the suitcases, I zipped in myself. I got there as mama's first in line. The lady's like, give me 20 minutes, and we're going to take care of it. We'll see, maintenance. And she's like, just go sit over there. I'm like, can I leave, come back? She's like, just sit. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll sit. I sit down. 5 minutes later, she's like, sir. She's like, let's discuss the rooms. She's like, I have 2 rooms for you, adjacent, third floor. I'm like, okay, great, Givaldic. And it actually worked out. Okay. I left. I got my keys. I got my 2 rooms, third floor. Happy to go. Text my wife. Pumped. I go to the restaurant to meet my wife and kids, and we had a great day. Spent some time together. I came back late at night. Came back at 10 p.m. Checking. We have the keys, and I see a friend of mine with his whole entourage, with his I don't know, his father, his shver, his brother-in-law, his sister-in-law, all their kids. It's late at night. They're kvetching. They're cranky, and there's a balagan. It was very clear. They were all kvetching. And I heard one of the girls saying, like, one of the wives saying, didn't Tati pay a lot of money? And obviously because they didn't have the adjacent rooms and then we're all together. Didn't Tati have a lot of money? Didn't he pay for it? And then it hit me very clear. Big sight. There's a rule book, there's directions, there's a way to do things. And sometimes no matter how much you're going to pay, like just follow the rules. And they told everyone it's first come, first serve. And no matter how much you pay, like, yeah, we know it protects you, we know you pay and you get your way, you wiggle your way in, but sometimes it's just like, this is the protocol, this is the way to do it, and if you don't come with protocol, you're out. Now is El. And if there's any greater time of year to remind ourselves of this side, can't think of one greater than now, maybe Yom Kippur, we'll get there, but the side is that we're constantly in combat, we're constantly in battle, the Yetzer Hara is always trying to take us down. As we know the famous Gemara in Kedushin, in Pagaba, Minov Vazam, Ashchel, the Beis HaMedrash, you schlep into the Beis HaMedrash because he's always out to get you. It's every second, it's every day, and especially after a summer. We remind ourselves it's time to get back. It's time to get back to the rule book. It's time to do tshuva. It's time to refocus. And when we come Achameh B'Esem, we come Rosh Hashanah, and in 4 weeks we come to Yom Kippur, and Hashem is going to say, what did you do? And we're going to say, we did this, we did that, everything besides what we're supposed to do, which is tshuva, which is charata, vidui, azivas achet, learning Torah, ma'asim tovim, refocusing, reconnecting, recalibrating, whatever it is they want to redo, but we're supposed to redo every redo, every restart, and get back to the emes. Tzedakah is good, of course, and doing nice things, and chesed, but there's a very specific mandate for this time of year, which is tshuva. And if you don't do that, if you come short on what we're supposed to do, Hashem's going to say, I understand, you bought all the good zachim, you bought all the desserts and the ice cream, so you didn't bring the bread and butter. You didn't bring the meat and potatoes. Where were you? And that's the avodah of right now. To really refocus, as you go through day by day and see every day of Elul, another day goes by, are we doing what we're meant to do to get back to where we're supposed to be? The Ben Melech, Bas Melech, to be the Am Kadosh L'Hashem, to be the Am Anivchar, Melech is Kahana V'Gadosh. What are we doing to ensure that? What are we doing to secure that? In this week's parasha, the pasuk says in Parak Tazayin pasuk Chav Beis. The pasuk says, sakim lecha matzeivah, asher sen Hashem lecha. Don't make a matzeivah, which means literally a stone, right? Hashem hates it when it comes to measuring things out, when it comes to making mishpat and din. Don't cheat the system. Don't try to beat it. Don't come up with your own cheshbonos. There's an incredible Kedushas Levi on this pasuk, and the words are the best. So the pasha reading of the words sakim lecha matzeivah means don't make for yourself a matzeivah, a stone to make your measurements. When it comes to, if you're a merchant and you're selling things and you have the scale, says the Kedushas Levi, you don't read it sakim lecha matzeivah. Don't make for yourself a matzeivah. Rather means leisase lecha. Don't make yourself lecha, you matzeivah. All your desires, all your materialistic needs, your bahamias, lecha, which is you, the flesh, us, ourselves, matzeivah. Matzeivah means a rock, it means a matzeivah, literally a mounting, but it also means firm. It means this is the way it is. And the Torah is telling us in Parashat Shoftim, as we commence this whole season of tshuva, of Elul, don't make yourself and your ritzonos and your desires and your preconceived notions of what you're meant to do in this world, don't make that into a matzeivah. Don't make that into ironclad, into set in stone. So you read it again. The Pashup Shad is sakim lecha matzeivah. Don't make for yourself a matzeivah, stones for your business endeavors. Says the Kedushas Levi, no, it's not the Pshat. Leisasa lecha, don't make the lecha, which is each and every one of us, what we want, our gashmis, our bahamis, matzeivah, into what lasts, into what's going to endure. Rather, make Hashem, batal ritzoin chol ritzoin noi, make Hashem the ikar, put yourself aside, and with that you're going to be matzliach. That's the Kedushas Levi's knech on the pasuk. Just to read it inside. What a person eats and he has hana and he has geshmak in this world, that's the lecha. This is what the pasuk means. Don't make the lecha pirush. What's the lecha? Tanuge oilam hazeh hanikra lecha. The tanugim, the geshmak, all the gashmis in this world, which is the lecha matzeivah. Pirush maimer u'matzeivah l'kiyum. Don't make that what's going to last. Don't make that into the kiyum. Rak hachana l'olam haba. Only use it as a conduit, as a stepping stone for olam haba. It's a whole new twist on this pasuk, but it's coming to talk to us. It's coming to teach us how our mabat, how our outlook, our perspective of Elul should look like. I saw an incredible mashal from the Dubno Maggid, just to summarize over here the aside. Quoted the Gemara before the Gemara in Kedush, the Gemara in Sukkah. In Pagabal Menuvel Zeh Mashchil Beis HaMedrash. If the Menuvel, the Yetzer Hara comes and he tries taking you, you take him to the Beis HaMedrash and you shech him. That's the remedy. That's the way we contend. We fight back with the Yetzer Hara. After all these nisoynis, after all that we're trying to do and we fail, go back to Beis HaMedrash, go back to learn Torah, and likely you're going to be able to connect with the Torah, and that's going to elevate you, that's going to be able to be mizdabek you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it can be matzliach with tshuva, with everything Hashem wants. So the Dubno Maggid says, mashal. So you have a merchant, and he's a swindler, he's a ganef, and he wants to sell gems, but obviously the stuff is fake, it's fraud. So what does he do? He puts it behind this beautiful glass door with lights and everything, and he gets the people to come to his store with all these dazzling advertisements, come this way, look, and all the lights are showing, right? And finally someone comes, all the potential buyers, they come to pick up the stones, and it looks so nice, and he says, you gotta buy right now, tomorrow morning, it's all gonna be gone. And what do? They get caught up in the whirlwind of commotion, of hullabaloo, that gotta buy right now, seal the deal, otherwise it's gonna be gone. Good sale, good deal, and they go and they buy it. That's the tippish, that's That's the idiot. What does a smart person do? A smart person is suspicious. A smart person thinks deeper about his money, about his investments. And before falling for the pressure, he takes the quote-unquote gem and he says, you know what? I'm going to wait overnight. I'm going to come back in the morning. First, I'm going to see if you still have it. Comes back the next morning. He sees they're all still there. Wasn't able to swim to too many people. And then he takes it and he puts it into this little potion. Research. He looks into it. He asks his friend. He WhatsApps a few people. And he puts it into a pot of boiling water. And he sees if they crack, if they melt. And of course, if that's the case, then of course they're worthless and they're cellular, they're garbage. Says the Dubno Maggid, it's the same exact thing for Elul, for Rosh Hashanah. The Yetzer Hara comes with a million things to get busy with. Everything that seems to be important, everything that seems to be pressing need, everything besides tshuva. He gets us all caught up in balagan and more important things and other pursuits. But right now we have this avodah of Elul, of tshuva, mashal beis hamedrash. We can't get that clarity, we can't get that perspective, we can't get that place of truth. Bring him to the beis medrash, that's the place where we boil him up, where we see if he's going to crack, if he's going to melt away. And if he does that, then we see the whole thing is false, we see the whole thing is fake, it's futile, it's passing, and we can reinvigorate ourselves, re-encourage, refocus ourselves to the emes of the truth. And that's what the pasuk is saying, sakim, lecha, matzeivah. During this time, Shoftim is reminding us, take out the lecha, don't make the lecha, the gashmis into the matzeivah, put Hashem there, and put everything else as stepping stones to get there. And Be'ez Hashem, with our collective efforts, we should be zoiche taka to emes tshuva, we should be zoiche to lo sakim lecha matzeivah, we should be zoiche to not fall prey to the Yetzer Hara and his tactics. And when it comes time for Rosh Hashanah, like the people in the hotel, they had the wrong thing, they had all the money, but they didn't have the strategy. They said, come on time, and we too come with the right strategy, with our tshuva, we come with the right thing, with the right investments, and Be'ez Hashem, Hashem b'mekabel ba'ava, v'zoicha t'shuva shalema, and a ksiva v'chsima toiva.
I thank each and every one of you for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I wish you a wonderful Shabbos.